We live in the social media era of everyone else's fabulous lives and their exotic vacations and their big promotions and their looking good with a little bit of help from severely overtouched images. Everyone is so happy and confident, it seems, and then we feel inferior and have doubts about ourselves. We can't go to those places. We may have failed to reach our goals. We may wonder if we will ever find a good person to share love with. We shrink. We become shaken in our confidence. I'm going to tell you what truly confident people know and how you can develop your self-confidence. Welcome to Morning Tea. I'm Joanne Jolee, coming to you from the Pinnacle American Records studio at the Peaks, overlooking the magnificent metropolitan Phoenix Valley. So what do truly confident people know? Number one, they care and they never make assumptions. They know that what it is they're presented with is only the tip of the iceberg. The volume of the truth is hidden well below the surface. And too often behind a smile is a huge struggle in heart and mind. Who would have guessed that the worldwide beloved comedian Robin Williams was battling terrible depression and an illness that would drive him to take his own life? We watched, but maybe we didn't see. Williams' laughter was about pushing the darkness back for another day. Many famous and seemingly confident people are pushing away the darkness with their success. They're hiding in the light. They're doing anything to try and get away from their lack of confidence in who they are and the point of their lives. Confident people don't assume anything. Number two, confident people have mastered a skill. They are good at something. What are you good at? Getting good at something helps you develop confidence because on that journey, you discover that you have the capacity to exercise discipline and overcome challenges along the way and arrive at that desired and planned result. If you ask yourself, what am I good at, and you don't have an answer right now, then today is the day to start the process of acquiring a skill. What interests you? Take that interest and invest yourself into it just a little bit every day. The process in music, for instance, goes like this. You will pick up your instrument, your guitar, your violin, whatever, and you'll perform an action repetitively with determined focus until it becomes muscle memory, which means it's really just become a habit that doesn't require your mental resources to perform. It's automatic. So at this point, you can now add another element, another series of notes. You can go a little faster. You'll grow. You will get better. Consistency and dedication to practicing, and like I said, only a little bit every day, is the path to mastery of anything. And the tools that you're going to acquire on that path to mastery spill over to all other areas of your life and can be applied. And now to new skills. So decide on something you'd like to do and develop it into a skill to gain confidence. Number three, confident people are clear and concise. They don't need to babble on or wave their arms around or manipulate to make their point and be heard. A simple yes or no is all that's necessary. Confident people are very careful about the words that they speak. It's this basic principle of letting your yes be yes and your no be no. When you speak this way, no matter how you might feel inside, you will appear confident, and this works backwards, flowing into your heart and mind where it all starts. I learned the power of this raising my children. I observed many times situations where parents who lacked confidence in their parental authority would argue and plead and threaten to get their children to heed their word. Now, at that time, counting was pretty popular. They would get to the end of their tolerance rope and they'd say, that's it, I'm done and I'm dead serious now and I'm counting 1, 2, 3, and then many times at 3 nothing would happen. Or the parent would just explode into a frustrated rage and lash out at their children. And once your children know that your words are meaningless, it's over, you've lost. With the yes, yes, no, no approach, you train your children that your utterance is a first and last time, and then consequences will be swift. You're going to save yourself hours and hours of tension, arguments, embarrassment when you unload and you're acting worse than your toddler. Try the finger, it works very well. Right here, right now. The child moves and comes right now. This is massive confidence building for you, and it fosters the respect that you rightfully deserve as a parent. With adults, the yes, yes, no, no approach can be done lovingly. We don't like to let people down with a no and feel their anger towards us, which is sometimes why we start talking too much, thinking that if we have a cushion of words, we might ease the fall or the blow. but you can say no to something and be very clear that this is not something you're going to debate. You appreciate the offer and gently explain why this is something you will never do. You might have to stiffen your spine and let their unhappy reaction just roll off you. It's going to help you build your confidence, your ability to stand for what you think, for what you want, and what you believe, and not cave in to somebody else's pressure and demands. Number 4, confident people take their negative thoughts captive, as those thoughts try to destroy confidence. In my book, I talk about this, the dangers of negativity and destructive thought processes. It could be helpful to look at it this way, as these thoughts of doubt marching into our consciousness and staking their claim on our minds. We must arrest them and put them in jail, make them our hostages. So how do you actually do that? Well, we do that armed with the truth, because the negativity is often a liar. It's accusing, it's distorting things, reminding, pointing out fault. And you have to actively replace those thoughts with the truth. This is what binds up those negative thoughts, because your mind is where the battle takes place every single day. You have to be a warrior in this first and critical line of defense for your life, for arriving successfully at your goals and building confidence. Reframe the problem with the truth. The accusation could be something like, "You are so weak. What a loser you are. Look how you caved in again to such and such a thing." Perhaps the truth is that you are much stronger today because you used to cave in every single day, but now you're caving in once a week. This is huge progress. You can have great confidence in that progress. Take that thought captive and say, "I'm a success. Look how far I've come." And soon the miserable, accusing voice is going to be silent. And this is going to change your life. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, don't go without subscribing, because every week I bring you content for inspiration and encouragement on your journey to a mountain-moving, successful life. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.